Welcome to NIGER DELTA in the week on ND Connect TV, where we take you through top stories that made headlines over the week. I am Celine Korea. In politics, Bayelsa State Governor Senator Diri has bemoaned the devastation caused by erosion in several communities across the state. Governor Diri visited the ravaged Ubogoro community in Yenegua local government area on Wednesday evening, urged the federal government to release the funds meant for ecological disaster to aid the state's erosion control measures. Senator Diri spoke to journalists after inspecting the St. John's Primary School, which had been washed off by erosion, directed the Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure and that of Environment to immediately commence remedial work to salvage the situation in the community. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has mocked the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) over what it says is the party's flopped membership registration drive. The PDP notes that the APC's 3 weeks extension will not change the public rejection that greeted the exercise and the APC as a party. Meanwhile, men of the Nigerian police force had arrested former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha.
When you were senator, nobody stopped you. No! Heel up! Heel up! Heel up! Bring it up! Bring it up! Rochas Okorocha has been captured
for allegedly destroying government and security vehicles. He was also alleged to have broken into a property the government had seized from his wife. NIGER DELTA Connect gathered that the current senator representing Imo West Senatorial District in the National Assembly had been whisked away by security operatives. After the melodrama of his attempted breaking and entry and his subsequent arrest by the Nigerian police, the former governor accused the current governor of the state, Senator Hope Uzodinma, of allegedly attacking him with over 1,000 tabs. Still in politics, following the recent resolve of the Senate Committee to issue a warrant of arrest to the interim sole administrator of the NIGER DELTA Development Commission if he fails to appear before its panel or produce the former managing director of the commission, the Nigerian Senate has recommended the arrest of Mr. Effiong Awka. The panel probing the alleged misappropriation of COVID-19 palliatives fund worth 6.25 billion naira had received a petition for Sabumabo Jack Rich, chairman of the agency's COVID-19 palliative distribution, approved by the president. It will be recalled that the Nigerian Senate Committee had already made its intention to issue a warrant of arrest if the invited person, including Mr. Effiong Awka, refused to appear before its panel of probe. And going to the world of sports, Bayelsa United on Sunday secured a 4-0 victory over visiting Remo Stars of Ogun State, with star striker Robert Mizo getting a brace for the home side. Mizo's 2 first-half goals and 1 each from Imo James and Atiku Egbe sealed the victory for United in a matchday 2 game of the Nigerian National League decided at the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenegua. In the meantime, Bayelsa State government has assured athletes that it would prioritize their welfare for effective performance in competitions. The State Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Perelade Igali, who gave the assurance during an interactive session with journalists in his office in Yenegua, noted that motivation is a huge moral booster to sportsmen and women, adding that the government would leave no stone unturned in ensuring that the athletes are always happy, which in turn would ginger optimal performance. In other news, the Delta State Commissioner of Police, Muhammad Ali, has reportedly relieved 2 divisional police officers and an area commander from their duties due to increasing crime rates under their watch. The CP, while speaking with the press on Tuesday, February 23rd, expressed disappointment over the upswing of criminal activities, emphasizing that he would put an end to criminal activities in the state. He further cautioned police officers to refrain from extortion as he has zero tolerance for corruption amongst police officers. In the meantime, the Delta Police Command have reportedly arrested a mortuary attendant in Ogara, Delta State. According to reports, the arrest followed the missing corpse of a 50-year-old woman, Patience Amugoro, who died late last year after a brief illness. Her body was deposited at a morgue managed by a private hospital at Ogara. It was gathered that the family had planned to give her a befitting burial on February 20th. However, the family of the deceased were stunned when they arrived at the morgue only to find the body missing. Now moving on to entertainment. Nigeria singer and songwriter Fireboy DML has proven beyond doubt that he is indeed talented, and his efforts were not unrecognized by his fans and followers, as the 14th edition of the Headies Award saw him win in 5 categories. The talented singer and songwriter was nominated in 9 categories of the award, after which he won in 5 categories, which includes Best R&B Album, Best R&B Single, Headies Revelation, Album of the Year, and Best Pop. He was, in fact, the biggest winner in this year's edition. That was a splendid win, Fireboy. Cheers to you. Winner of Big Brother Nigeria reality show Season 5, Laycon, has generated a lot of reactions online after he graced the Headies Award night, rocking an oversized canvas. Laycon, who performed at the event alongside DJ Neptune and Joe Boy, seems to be stirring up a lot of controversy due to his choice of dressing to the award event. Fans have reportedly reacted to the shoe Laycon wore to the event on Sunday. His stylist was not left out, as he was lambasted as well, as Adigunladi tweeted, "Only God knows who they style Laycon." That's quite hilarious. Now, Nollywood actress Adesua and popular Nigerian singer Bankole Wellington, popularly known as Banky W, have welcomed their first baby after waiting for 4 years. The first-time parents had their baby boy 4 weeks ago. Adesua, who made an official announcement of the birth of a baby boy on her official Twitter handle, wrote, "You have a track record of keeping your word. Oloru Agbaye o, you were mighty. 4 weeks ago, I received the best birthday gift ever, our son. 1 + 1 = 3. Congratulations, Adesua and Banky W." In a bid to preserve and promote the great culture, tradition, and language of its people, the Bayelsa State government has announced plans to introduce an annual cultural festival, with the maiden edition billed for this year. The Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Dr. E.T. Obubani, said the State Executive Council has approved the festival after a memo to that effect was presented before it last week. The Commissioner explained that the festival would create an avenue to showcase the diverse cultural heritage, talents, spirit of Ijaw identity, and to promote peaceful coexistence among the people in the state. The events of the festival will include street carnival, boat regatta, canoe race, traditional wrestling, cultural dance, board games, native attire display, local cuisine exhibition, arts and crafts exhibition, fishing spear demonstration, fishing throw net display, and variety in award night. Moving on to oil and gas. A fresh oil field has been discovered in the Tuabula 2 community of the local government area of Bayelsa State. The Tuabula 2 community had invited the Bayelsa State government to assess what it found in a farmland in the community, whether it was an oil spillage or discovery of a new oil site in the state. The senior special assistant to the Bayelsa State governor on oil and gas, Timothy Solomon Semebo, assured the people of the community of the state government's readiness to work with every relevant authorities within the oil and gas sector to bring to reality what could possibly mean the discovery of a new oil site in Bayelsa State. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timothy Sylva, says the passage of the Petroleum Industry Bill will unlock several opportunities, including midstream gas opportunities and enhanced domestic gas utilization. The minister, who stated this on Wednesday while speaking at the Soft Nigeria Gas Association International Conference 2021, said the federal government was ready to collaborate with all stakeholders to initiate national activities that would make Nigeria actualize its declaration of 2021 to 2030 2030 as the decade of gas development. Finally, in oil and gas, former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has called on the federal government to carry out full privatization of all the refineries in the country. Atiku, in a statement, canvassed for the privatization of the country's economy and full deregulation of the oil and gas sector for greater service, delivery, and efficiency. Now, to get details of these stories and more stories, log on to www.NIGERDELTAConnect.com and ensure to follow us on all our social media handles for latest updates. I am Celine Okorocha for NDConnect TV.
We are Niger Delta Connect.